Alright, here we go. So today's video is going to be my strategy for getting Fast and Furious cars. So I've already looked in my collection and I don't have this one. And guys, if you're like me, you know, Fast and Furious is kind of played out. They're going to space and stuff now. But the original ones, you know, whether you started watching, you know, I was in high school when the original one came out. You know, that was just when the sport compact scene was really, you know, taking off, and it was a big deal in my life. You know, that was the first of that kind of movie. You know, but then we all went, you know, a couple years later we watched Too Fast, Too Furious, and then Tokyo Drift was, you know, a lot of that stuff was on the cusp because drifting wasn't super popular. It wasn't mainstream in 2005 or whenever that movie came out. I think it was about then. But even 4, I really liked 4. They kind of rebooted it, brought back the original cast, whatever. But if you're like me, you really like those cars and they're iconic, right? So let's go to Nissan. I'm going to try and get Paul Walker's uh, Too Fast, Too Furious Skyline. So that's an R34 GTR. And as you can already see, which the mine Skyline right here is very nice from DJS. Shout out DJS. Mines is like a tuner from Japan, and I knew about them from Gran Turismo. But as you can see here, this is the it says Brian 2F, but I want to look and make sure we're not getting a jank one. You know, that one actually looks pretty good. Um, I like the NX sticker right there. I don't know if that's the right bumper, but I'm going to go with it. I also like how the stripes are, because on these top two here, it doesn't look very good. I don't know, maybe it's me. Okay, so let's try this one. And let's change camera. We're going to look at it a little bit. I think it'll suffice. It looks nice. Now the next part is going to come from the upgrades. So we've got the livery. We've got the paint down. So let me get on my phone here, and just to make it as best I can, I want to get a reference photo. So Fast, Furious. I'm going to go R34 so we can just get the one we want. Now this is kind of probably the most recognizable one. Alright, so I'm getting this picture from the Fast and Furious wiki fandom. And it looks like it's an actual movie car. The funniest part is because the Evo from the same movie, the goldish green one or whatever, it's in the background. So I just want to use this to get a better look at like the body kit they used. The wheels, they look like HREs, 6-spoke, like a thin 6-spoke. So let's go there. So upgrade to tuning, custom upgrade. Alright, so first off, let's see if we can get this this build dialed in with the wheels. HREs might live here in a 2-piece. There we go. And now that's a 6-spoke HRE, but that is not the wheel, exactly the wheel that's on the car. I don't believe there's any 3-piece or whatever this is, whatever this section is, HREs. Yeah, there are. I don't know if this is 3-piece or what this is. But none of these have like a lip on them. Okay, so I'm going to go get the HRE wheel. going to get the 6-spoke. I mean, I guess that's it. That's as good as we're going to get. So, and it looks like that is a little small for this build. So we can +1 it. It really does look like they have 20s on this car, so I'm gonna run it. It's crazy. You can look it up yourself. fastandfurious.fandom.com is where I'm at. I went into Google image search and typed in Fast Furious R34. That was the first one. So I can get lost here sometimes because stance was not the thing back then. But believe it or not, these are pushed out a little. So I'm going to give it a little bit. I want to be really true to the movie, okay? I don't want to... Okay, wait a minute. I think we're good on width. I want to focus on the tread. Now on these, there's no white walls. There's no white letters, I mean. So we're going to go with a race tire. I believe that's what they would have done for this. Definitely the wing. We have a large wing back here. That's pretty on point for what they have. It looks like it might be a... Yeah, this is the best one by far. I'm going to go to the kit. That is not the bumper that they have. And I'm trying to find it. This will be the best representation because these have lips on them, like a carbon style lip or splitter. This one's actually the one that has paint. But see, look, we get our K&N logo cut off. So which is better? There is a K&N logo on this car. Yeah, the AbFlug does have huge headlights. Is Top Secret best? No, Nismo's got the vents too. Okay, I see why someone went with it. I'm going to go Top Secret. For the side skirts, not going to run those. This is a bulky, smooth one. Yeah, this is probably the full Top Secret kit here. Let me go out and see if I can get a rear view. Now you can read this full post here on this car and maybe get a lot more information. Now I'm looking at a rear shot from Motor Trend. The posts on the wing are a lot more to the center, but I'm just trying to get this rear end. So it's definitely not that. The Top Secret doesn't even look like it really. I think this one, the one they have on here is like, it's been so long, but it has like 3 vents underneath the license plate and it's pretty smooth all the way across. I'm going to run this. I think that's the closest for me. So we did all that. That's basically the meat of it. That's the car, right? So I'm sure it's going to have a monster brake setup because that's what everybody did back in the day. Now they didn't lower the car per se. It actually sits pretty high in the film for stunts and everything, I guess. I don't know. But I'll give it the race so it has better handling. We definitely want these. It looks like there is a cage in it. So we'll give it that. I'm going to take the weight out for better performance. We did tires, we did brakes and handling. It's going to have an RB, so we don't need to change the engine. And it's all-wheel drive, so we don't need that. The only thing I would think is if they have... No, we don't need any of those. We're just going to go crazy and fully modify the stock RB. I'm going to get a race diff. Man, they weren't really drifting this back then. Alright, so basically just slam everything to the right. Let's see how it sounds. It has to load. It's so bad. Alright, so you're just hearing more engine with that. Alright, we're just everything. No chill right now. No budget. Everything. Give it all. We need it. Gotta have it. All the horsepowers. Okay, so actually let's go back. What did we end up having? Looks like we're north of 700. That's a weird way to devise it, but I don't think we're not at 1,000. Maybe high eights. We can actually toggle it to see. Oh, 798. Whatever. So that's the most. I mean, that's pretty powerful out of a 6-cylinder. I mean, it's not crazy. You're not getting drag power or any of that stuff. But there we go. There's the Brian Too Fast Too Furious Skyline that he used in the beginning of the movie for the race with the pink. What was that the pink S2000, the orangish Supra, but not his Supra from the first movie, and I can't remember what the other guy had. But I think we did pretty good. I like it. It's a little dark on the tint for me because I want to see that, I want to see what the inside looks like. So let's go test it out. Whoa! I'm still not used to that. It kind of glitches. Let's do that again. This thing's fast. Man, that's so cool. That's whoever did the livery there did a good job. I like it. Now this type of car would be great for this street racing event right here. That makes me feel like, that would make sense. Right? Let me pause it here, take a picture. This is actually going to be the thumbnail. Do I want that? Where's the sun? That's weird. The lighting's changing a little bit. All right, I like that right there. So I'm gonna hide that and print screen. Hopefully that'll save. And let's go build some more. Okay, so what should we build next? I was just talking about the pink S2000. The only thing bad about that car, it had a wide body and a pretty specific body kit. So maybe not that one. But if they don't have the body kit, we can do the first Fast and Furious S2000. So we're gonna buy. No, I think I have an S2000. No, I don't. Okay, so we're gonna go get one. Go to Honda. Okay, S2000. Now you're gonna want to not get the 2009 because both those movies are before that. But it's a great car. That CR was like a special edition, special paint color. We're going to need to get this one. And we're going to look through the liveries real quick. So we do have a great version of this one. This one, it's not bad. I can't see him up very, up close. Can't see him very well. Okay. So we're going to get it. We got to go to colors. I'm just going to get it. 25. Okay, that's a great buy. What's nice is you don't have to pay any extra for those cars' liveries. And Forza just pays those people for you. Okay, so let's go modify it and see what options we have for body mods. So we got Top Secret, Mugen, and a Jay's Racing. No. A conversion. No, there's no body conversion. I'll tell you what, for this one, we'll go ahead and build, I can't think of his name, but we'll build the black with the ninja stars. We'll build that one for this here, for this year of S2000. Let me look it up here. Fast, Furious, S2000. Okay, so it does show two. They're both very popular, but I have a good picture of this one. Johnny Tran. Okay. So let's go back in. No. Let's go here and look for the body kit first. I don't think his was wide bodied. But all these kind of show it had like a Veilside kit. But it's not very I do not think he had a wide body. Either way, we don't have it. So let's go to side skirts because that's the picture I have up here. It's not those. I'm going to get the Top Secret. It shows a vented hood, another Top Secret. The rear. Ugh. Why is there no Top Secret rear, but we got Buddy Club and, oh, those are not the right exhausts. That's a crazy big exhaust. There's no exhaust here. Honestly, I don't like it, but it's Buddy Club with that big thing, or it's this. I'm actually gonna go with this. I'm so torn. Yeah, it's a Veilside kit because I recognize the wing and things like that. So I'm trying to look. This one is, at the time there were shorter wings. They were kind of wimpy. What's the difference here? So that's taller, so we don't want that one. Actually, I think the Forza wing might be the play here. Oh man, it's kind of low too. I'm going to try the Honda one. I'll mix it up. I'm going to chop it up. Alright, so we have a swooping. We don't have nothing. That's crazy. That is so ugly. I can't believe that's like Honda's. That's nuts. We got to go with the Top Secret. That's the play we have there. Hopefully the black livery will hide all this. Okay, so for wheels, we have, I'm not sure the exact wheel. but I have an idea. So you know, it's something similar to this, but not that at the same time, because they're not split spokes. They split early and then stayed. It's kind of like this. It's not this, but it's similar to that with a lip. Actually, that is the exact style that I'm talking about, but that doesn't have a lip. So it really makes it, really kind of cheapens it. Let's go to the next one. These. If they didn't have those, they're BBSs. If they didn't have those big, ugly lug holes. Oh. Yeah, those are definitely going to be it if we can't find. Let's go to the other side of the car. I can't see them over here either. Definitely not those. I'm going to look here, but I don't think. Whoa. Those aren't going to cut it. We need a lip. Yeah, those are just the same thing with no lip. It's so hard finding the correct wheels from all the wheels that are here, right? I could go with those. It's whatever your preference is, I guess. Yeah, so my preference is going to be this. It's going to be the HREs right here. And that looks like a good size, maybe +1. Let me go look and see what they have. Okay, 16s are definitely not it. Should we go 18s? Those definitely look like an 18 on there. Now that I'm looking at it, I can't believe the stock ones were 16. I guess this is 2003. We're going to bump these out just like the R34 a little bit. We need race tires. Okay. We're not going to change any of the width. That wasn't a big concern back then. So before we change engines, we'll hold off on that. Big brakes. Race. Tie bars or anti-roll bars or whatever. Cage, because it's Fast and Furious. Reduce the weight. And I don't know what we're going to do here. It definitely wasn't swapped. You can get a lot of power out of the Turbo Rally, but it's a 1.6. That's not it. Let's change it to Turbo. And then let's go here. Big time clutch. Race trans. Get that. Race diff. Pretty much the same as the R34. We're going to do all of the things you can do to the stock engine. We'll see what our horsepower number is. Sounds good. Alright, so we got it all. We're going to get out of here, install it. Horsepower went up to 613 at peak. So not as much as the R34, but it's a 4-cylinder. We expected that. Now we'll get out of here and go to Designs and Paints, find New Design, and it should be right here. And then we'll go look at it. And I think this one turned out as good as the R34. Forza Vista. I think that's pretty good. I think that's about as good as you're going to get in Forza Horizon 5. You know, not perfect, but it gets the point across, right? Let's go drive it. Wow. It gets squirrely. Yet again, guys, this is something I would love to see in like a street race, street scene event. I guess they don't call it street scene anymore. But something like that, that'd be fun. So I may have to do that in a video or something. And we're coming up on the end of the video. Let me go tease some of the ones we can do coming up. I want to look at the 2009 S2000. I know I cautioned it before, but I want to see what what do you call it? I want to see what wide body or body modifications it has that you can do, so we can make that pink one in another video. So I'm going to go ahead and get the pink on it, so we're a little bit ahead of the game. Did you see that? Somebody had Hans RX-7's livery on there for an S2000. Whatever. Somebody's going to run it. Somebody's going to get it. That's actually pretty good. Whoever drew that, good job. Okay, well, I mean, we're here. Let's build it. Upgrades, custom. Oh, we can't see shit. Cool. Is there a... No. There's no chance of... And it was a convertible too, wasn't it? Well, that's kind of a convertible, but... let's just go for it, whatever. Okay, so... Should we have this one be... What are the engine swaps for it? Same? The Turbo Rally. Let's do it. Screw it, whatever. Let's do Turbo Rally. Can we change the wing? I don't think that wing's... I don't think that wing's right. We're gonna put double canards. Just say no. Just say no, chat. What wheels? Another chunky split spoke design from like what was on the other S2000. Let me see. Was it this? I'm trying to remember where all these wheels were. I think this was it. No, not the BBSs. They're ugly. There's another one. No. Maybe it was here. Not those. Not those. These. I'll run those. Okay. Push these out a little bit. Upsize them. They're pretty big. I'm gonna say 19s. Leave it at that. I've done that. I've done that. And that. Let's get a big clutch. Oh, not sport trans. Race trans. That. Race diff. Big brakes. Do all that. Now let's see if this paid off. $200 horsepower from that. This thing's gonna be crazy. So this wasn't as good as I'd have hoped, because there's no wide body. There's just nothing you can do. And it's so dark, I'm gonna hope that the light changes here. Yeah, okay. Actually, I really like it in the daytime. I think the wheels were a good choice. The paint is just great. And then remember, this is the stock CRS 2000 body mods. I did not change it, so it works well with this livery. Now it's not going to be perfect for the movie because they didn't have this car back then, but they kind of did. And this is not a Honda engine. This kind of sounds like a Honda, but this is the Turbo Rally. Let's see what it does. It's fun. It doesn't drift very well. But I have race suspension, not drift suspension. It's fast. Look at the wing! Oh my gosh, I didn't even understand that. The wing is shaking. That is so funny. Look at it shaking. Oh! I busted it. This side's still good. Alright guys, I really appreciate you watching. If you liked our little video today, go ahead and leave a like or thumbs up down there below. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.